Welcome to Starbase 2025. A new year brings fresh energy to the ambitious Starship program at SpaceX, and it's starting off with Booster 14 on the launch pad for Starship Flight 7. The flight will be a significant one, carrying payload tests of interest, innovative upgrades, and a huge leap forward in the journey to Mars for SpaceX. Let's see what's in store. The build-up to Flight 7 is about much more than the launch itself. It is a hive of activity at Boca Chica, as the area has seen infrastructure groundbreaking and all-important pre-flight tests. Chopsticks have been making all the waves inside Tower 2. These upgraded and shorter chopsticks look similar to those being erected at Kennedy Space Center's Launch Complex 39A, indicative of a possibly common design sensibility for across launch sites of consistency and dependability. Yet these supersized components lie in their work frame, bolted in. When erected into place, however, they shall play a highly important role, catching boosters and speeding the rapid launch cadence of SpaceX. Just up the road, SpaceX is building a super high-tech subcooler system to manage propellants. This advanced unit may replace the existing tank farm or set the stage for an all-new cooling system. Looking at the microassembling of this equipment, where even bolts and pipes are measured up, shows some of the high-efficiency engineering that needs to be executed as one handles cryogenic propellants like liquid oxygen and methane. Infrastructure is everywhere being upgraded. At the Sanchez site, the Drawworks building roof installation is a critical improvement. This structure was badly damaged during earlier launches, and its fortification ensures it can withstand the harsh conditions of Starship's powerful liftoffs. Meanwhile, Pad B has been buzzing with activity, as containerized cryogenic pipes and massive steel bars are transported and installed. These are some of the most important components to build the very durable, water-cooled platform that will shield the pad from the Starship's fiery thrust. Progressing to testing, Booster 15, the vehicle assigned to Starship Flight 8, recently underwent cryogenic proof testing at the Massey Outpost. It is not yet fully assembled. Grid fins and engines are still missing, but it's already showing some promise. Booster 14 could potentially be used for Flight 8 if timelines allow, and this would be another step closer to SpaceX's rapid reusability goal. Inside the Star Factory, Ship 36 is near completion. Its almost polished nose cone, replete with gleaming heat shield tiles, betrays the high level of attention to detail for each Starship vehicle. Lines for future ships, such as Ship 37 to Ship 39, are also in full production, stacking and integrating. At the orbital launch mount, things are going smoother than ever. Scaffolding removal around the structure is fast and routine, indicating that it is ready for the flight ahead. Meanwhile, the chopsticks mechanism is to catch Booster 14 post-flight, an ambitious maneuver that could redefine how rockets are recovered. Another place SpaceX has not rested on laurels is by upgrading the BQD cover, which has incorporated a reinforced design to better safeguard sensitive hardware. Recent weeks also saw extensive piping replacements on the QD system. These updates reflect lessons learned from previous flights and demonstrate how SpaceX is all about iteration towards problem solving. Future innovation is already on display in McGregor, Texas, where a Raptor 3 engine was spotted undergoing rigorous testing. This next-generation engine promises higher efficiency and performance, paving the way for Starship's interplanetary missions. Speaking of Flight 7, Booster 14's journey to the launch pad was an event in itself. In transport, the booster is pressurized, a nice trick that allows structural stability much like a sealed can of soda will resist crushing. At the pad, all 33 Raptor engines were tested during a successful static fire, and the hot staging ring installed, a critical step in the integration process. The final pre-flight preparations involve grid fin tests, ensuring the booster can steer precisely during descent, and the installation of the Flight Termination System, FTS, a critical safety feature designed to destroy the rocket if necessary. The alignment pins, used to secure the booster during transport, have been carefully removed, indicating that Booster 14 is almost ready for liftoff. Ship 33 would finally fill out the stack to be Starship Flight 7, the final piece of this puzzle. But it's likely that the launch for payload tests and upgrades and a whole set of new procedures to take it farther than what reusability should mean for the reusable spacecraft. As the countdown to Starship Flight 7 begins, excitement is building not only among SpaceX teams but also among fans worldwide. Each launch brings us closer to the ultimate goal, making life multiplanetary. Stay tuned as we witness history in the making.